Coach Mike, you mentioned doing progressive overload. Question number one, you mentioned doing progressive overload strength training for saddlebag arms. I was wondering if you can elaborate on what this looks like. Any suggestions or advice is welcome. So yes, you're going back a few weeks now on our Instagram page. We do an Instagram live every single day inside our stores. You can go in the stores and I always have a message up that you can ask me a question. Click the ask a question, boom, ask the question, and I'll go through it. I answer dozens to hundreds of questions based upon my schedule every single day. And it's kind of like a running log all day, every day. I'm answering questions for you guys. And one question was, what do I do about these saddlebag arms, like the hangy little tricep fat? And I said, number one, it's fat, right? That hangy looseness, we have to lose the body fat. You got to pull the body fat down, and we lose the body fat over the entire body. You cannot spot reduce one area of your body with regards to body fat. Now, you can make marginal improvements to increase the efficiency of stubborn areas, and you can help urge the stubborn areas to work as well as the non-stubborn areas. That's another conversation. I'll probably do an entire podcast, the Mike Dolce Show podcast, on that, because that's going to take me a good 30 to 60 minutes to give you all the science, all the background, and then the multifaceted path forward. When we want to lose that kind of dangly, I'm trying to dangle, my triceps don't dangle. When we're trying to make that dangle saddlebag go away, well, we have to start losing body fat. We got to get leaner to reduce the cottage cheese that's kind of hanging between the muscle and the skin, right? It's like an overstuffed pillow of cotton just kind of dangling. The next thing we need to do is we need to start building muscle. And we want to build muscle around the entire body, not just the tricep. We want to build muscle around the entire body, and this is stuffing the shirt. We want to grow the musculature inside the t-shirt, right? So if you go from let's say you have a medium functional body mass, muscle, bone, organs, you're a medium. But because of body fat in between your medium body frame and your extra large skin sac, there is that much cotton in between, or body fat in between. So as we're now shrinking the body fat between the medium and extra large, you think about the margin, you think about the space of all that soft fluff. We're shrinking that down, and we can shrink that down. We can help you shrink that down. But as we're shrinking down the size of the skin to meet the size of the functional mass, we want to then start growing the mass. I want to grow my functional muscle tissue from a size medium into a size large as I'm bringing my extra large skin sac down to a size large instead of a size medium, so we can meet in the middle, if you will, right? Boom, bicep of truth right there. Pop, I'm not even trying. Bicep of truth is popping. But we want to bring that skin sac down as we bring the muscle mass up. This is what we call stuffing the shirt. And it's a very simple in concept, simple for us because we have all the science, all the background, all the details, all the experience on how to do that. But for you, it needs to be it needs to be employed. Now, I'll wrap this up here. And I hope this has helped. This is for men and women. This is for everyone, all of us who want to recomp. Now, briefly, I used to weigh 282 pounds as a competitive powerlifter. I was 35% body fat. I was wearing a triple extra large t-shirt. How about that? I then went from a 282 pound powerlifter at 35% body fat all the way down to a 170 pound mixed martial arts professional fighter at 5% body fat. Think about, I went from, I could fit into a small t-shirt that was like super skin tight, but I was a medium t-shirt, skin sack, from an extra large. There's no loose skin on me. There's no wiggle anywhere because of this. And there's other things that we did. So feel free to ask more questions on this. Throw them into the Q&A on Instagram also, and I'll go deeper on this topic. But this is worthy of the Mike Dolce Show audio podcast, where we take individual questions just like this, and we go for 30 to 60 minutes. I think you guys are going to love it.